This is Amigos PC.
If you were looking for a highbrow, fancy, smart, regal podcast with hosts that love to talk about horse riding, badminton, and trips to the vineyard, you're in the wrong place. This is Amigos PC. If you're looking for drinking, random nonsense, stunts, shenanigans, and balls out craziness, you've hit the jackpot. This is Amigos PC, and this is Scott and Mark.
Starts with me. Hello. Welcome to the Amigos PC. Today's episode is brought to you by Fanetics. Fanetics is the world's largest collection of official fan gear from all of the leagues, teams, and players you love. If you enjoy our show and are looking to buy a new jersey, sweatshirt, or support us by going to podgo.co/fanetics and get 25% off your next order. That's podgo.co/fanetics. Fanetics, the official licensed everything.
Welcome to the Amigos PC. Sorry, too loud, right?
No, that was good.
All right, I know you just said that, but either way, our guest today joining is Stephanie. Is it Tejada?
Tejada. Come on.
Dude, I know.
You should know.
I know, because either way, I should know.
Yeah.
Comedian. You've been in a, is it a series or is it like a short, Loyalty?
Oh, that was a short film.
Yeah.
That was a short film I was in.
Are they going to be doing more of those, or was it just like a one-time thing?
No, there's more. I did this other movie that I don't know how long it'd be taking to edit movies, but it'd be taking forever. I actually got to be a mother, and like it was like a serious role, and I'd speak Spanish, and I was like this little girl's mother who was sick, and it was like an actual serious role, and I still don't know what the fuck they did with that footage. So I'm just waiting on more of these independent films I was on set all day for nothing.
So we've had a few actors on the podcast, and they don't really go into too much detail of like that entire process. So when you sign up for these, like they don't give you like a time frame as to like, okay, well, we're gonna film now and it's gonna be out this time and you should expect things, or is it just like all of a sudden you get a phone call and you're like, hey, it's releasing on Tuesday?
Yeah, it's usually the hey, it's releasing on Tuesday thing. Like they'll, because especially if they're paying you, like they're like, you got paid, so we did our part. If it never comes out, it never comes out. We paid you for your time. So I think that's how they try to like look at it. And then, like you said, you'll just be like, oh, I guess the movie's out. You'll just like see the director like advertise it. They won't even tell you. You'll just see it. You'll just fucking see the movie. You'll see yourself and be like, oh, it's out.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was in that.
Right, literally. Like, oh yeah, I did pretty good in this.
Oh yeah, it was good. I had fun doing that.
Right. So, can you give us a little bit of your background and things like that?
Comedy, and tell us a little bit like what you're shooting for, or trying to do more of, I guess you'd say.
So I'm Stephanie Tejada. I guess I started in the entertainment industry modeling. For modeling, I go dance for like 7 years of my life, which was amazing because I was in my 20s. So basically getting paid to party, trying to get to party for free. They don't give you like medical benefits, but you get like free liquor and marijuana sometimes. So that's good.
Win-win.
That's medicine, right?
Yeah, that is. It's medical, right? Some people use it that way.
There you go. That's a good way to look at it. Some sort of medical benefit.
Yeah.
From there, I got to be on a reality show called The Bad Girls Club. They saw me on Instagram. They were actually scouting for girls for a season based on social media personalities. So they found me and put me in that show, which was kind of like the, woo, we know who Stephanie is now. And from there, I moved to California to pursue acting more. I wanted to do like comedic acting because I've always done like skits and characters and impressions and voices, and just always been kind of naturally the goofy, funny girl. So I just wanted to pursue that, and I fell into stand-up. That wasn't even like my plan. It just kind of like happened. I had like this epiphany, which was the name of the weed I was smoking that day. And I just felt like I needed to try stand-up comedy, and I did. And it was something that like I didn't even have to like make it happen for myself. You know, it was just, if I reached out, I was getting booked, and it was just really good.
Wow.
So you started your comedy journey in LA then?
I would say like officially, because I've always done videos. Like I was doing like funny videos before like social media. So I would make like home videos. Then we had the MySpace Vine era. Remember Vine?
Yeah.
And I was one of the popping people on Vine for a while. Then Instagram came out, and I just always did my content for social media. But I would say that I started pursuing comedy as like a career when I moved to California. So.
Okay. Where was the first place that you did comedy?
The very first place was this bar in Pomona called PB something. I can't remember what it was called, but I had a 3-minute set, and it was the longest 3 minutes of my life.
Yeah, I bet.
And I did great. I got like full laughs. I was like really happy and relieved that, like, you know, it wasn't like, oh, like, you know, when you get like sprinkle laughs and you still got that uncertainty. It was like, oh, you're good. You did great for your first show. So it was in Pomona. And then I would say my first like real show where like they paid me for my time was at a bar in Anaheim. And it was Johnny Flowers. I don't know if you guys know Johnny Flowers. Shout out to him. But he's like everybody's uncle.
Okay.
He's big in the California.
Uncle Flowers.
He's big in the California scene then over there.
He books shows and puts on a lot of shows out here, definitely.
Have you attempted to do any shows like what's Kill Tony or anything like that?
I did Roast Battle, and Jeff Ross and Kill Tony was actually judging it.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool.
I think it was like, I think they couldn't, like, they didn't believe me, but I believe I was like 3 months into my stand-up comedy career, and I got called out to do a roast from Jasmine Leigh. She saw me on the Bad Girls Club, and since my season was based on social media personalities, they were kind of catering to like what we did. So even though I wasn't trying to do stand-up or even saw myself that way, production knew what they were doing, and they had set up a roast in the Bad Girls Clubhouse. And Alex Hooper, who was actually on America's Got Talent, came to the house and kind of showed us how to format a roast and stuff. So Jasmine saw that, called me out to Roast Battle, and I killed it. And I remember everybody was like, whoa. And then I did, that was probably like my biggest, like, wow, in comedy. I'd say, like, right now, like, I felt like that was amazing. Roast Master was like, whoa. So that was pretty cool.
That's very cool. So you also I'm reading your bio right now, by the way. So I'm looking over. You have some influences that you have here.
I'd like to note that Scott doesn't do homework.
I don't do homework.
Before, like I've done.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I do some, but it's hit or miss.
Yeah, it is hit or miss.
He like Googled me on the way here in traffic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a couple tickets, but it's worth it. So yeah, I see that you have some influences that I agree with. Will Ferrell is one. That's one huge one for me. And Jim Carrey, he's funny, he's hilarious. Is there anybody else like now, like updated nowadays? Like, is there anybody newer that maybe that you'd want to work with versus some of these, you know, front runners that have started out? You know what I mean? Like maybe someone newer that we don't know about, maybe?
I feel like everyone who I look up to in this industry is known.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the newcomers are with me. Like, I feel like we're going to be the next generation of like big comedians, the people that I'm doing shows with now. So pretty much everybody that I look up to, I would say, is like, whoa. But I would, you know, I'd love to work with Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Tony Baker's great. You know, I would like to do some skits and content with him. Who else? Funny Ada Rodriguez. She was on Tiffany Haddish's She Ready special, and I just fell in love with her and her New Yorican style of comedy. If Lucille Ball was alive, I think I'd be like the Spanish Lucille Ball, and we would be best friends.
Did you see that they're going to be making a movie of Lucille
Oh
Ball?
my gosh, I was outraged. Okay,
Yeah.
fuck Nicole Kidman. I'm sorry, that is not the person to play Lucille Ball. I'm like,
Yeah.
you have a whole cast of beautiful, hilarious women on
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live. Kate McKinnon would have been better. What's her
Yeah,
name?
somebody
Kristen
funny.
Wiig, the redhead chick who was in Enchanted and on The Office would have been a better choice.
Yeah, that would have been good. Yeah, they should have got someone funny. I mean, versus who they're trying to get, or what's her face?
Versus what? Caucasian with what kind of red hair? She don't even look like her.
Yeah.
I'm hating hard.
Exactly.
Very passionate about it.
What do you think about the Ricky though? Do you think Ricky Ricardo's a good?
And then Ricky Ricardo, like, where's his tan? He's supposed to be Cuban. This guy looks Italian. You know?
Yeah, he.
Get out of here.
I think he'll do good. I don't know about how that fit's going to be for her though. I agree there. But yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy.
I just felt like they could have just done so much better. I think they should have picked somebody in comedy, somebody who's funny. I get Nicole
Agreed.
Kidman's like an A-list actress, but who fucking cares? Not so what?
Agreed.
She's
I'm
associated with Tom Cruise, so it's like I don't know.
They're giving her jobs because she's been through enough.
So is that a show that you really liked growing up, or like where do you draw influence from that? You seem very passionate about Lucille Ball.
It's one of her inspirations.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely one of my inspirations. She was one of, I think, the first people I've seen in that light of like sketch and characters and funny, like, because my mom used to watch her when I was little, and I would watch her with my mom since I was a little girl, and then it was just one of those shows that's just been on TV that, it's like, I've seen I Love Lucy like 800 times. Like, how people watch The Office?
Yeah.
I've watched like I Love Lucy like how people watch The Office. So to me, she was like, I guess, one of the first people I've seen in that light, and the fact that she was a woman inspired me. So.
Okay.
Very cool.
You keep bringing, or you talking about how you've always done sketches and things like that. I seen you are doing, what is it, the psychopath and the sociopath? Is this like a podcast, or is it just a sketch thing that you guys do? Because it seems like it could be a podcast too with what you guys are doing.
So that's just something exclusively for OnlyFans. With this pandemic, I couldn't do stand-up comedy. I wasn't doing live shows. I'm still not really doing live shows. I'm doing things like this, Zoom shows, Instagram shows, fucking some outdoor shows where they're taking precautions. Since March, I haven't performed at a real comedy club, but I felt like I needed to continue my craft and write and practice and perform somehow. So I started OnlyFans to do like stand-up.
Okay.
And then when I saw how like much money I can make, I started like, whoa. Well, I used to model. I got some pictures. I could take some pictures now. I got my series. I got my characters. And I got my friend Jacqueline Pissarro, who is Snarky Brunette on OnlyFans, to sign up on OnlyFans too. And then when she joined, we started coming together to do content, and we thought of this talk show, A Sociopath and a Psychopath, with my character Racheta and her character Angie. And it's almost like a parody. It's like the anti-talk show. Like, we say things that the CNC would fucking shit themselves for. Like, they would never, like, they would not go for it. So it's just very in your face. It's very real. We make fun of everybody. We have, like, no limits.
That's good. That's good. No, the PC shit should be should be done.
Completely against.
Even though we're Amigos PC, the PC doesn't stand for that, but it stands for podcast. But yeah,
so
I totally that's what it should be, not the stupid shit that they do on the Soup and the talk show shit.
Yeah,
the talk and all that dumb shit.
I get it. You have to have certain demographics, certain audiences. Okay,
true.
like, Racheta and Angie would be horrible for daytime television, but for Adult Swim,
perfect. Yeah, yeah.
FX. Now we're talking.
Comedy Central,
Adult Swim. They
Comedy
hold
Central, definitely.
Adult Swim holds, like, I don't want to say it's competition or anything like that, but they have like a show online on their website where they look at other shows to bring on to Adult Swim.
Oh, really?
I don't know if that's something if you've seen.
You could, like, submit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
An old guest that we had, his name is Hot Rock Superjoint, and he has an animated cartoon that is basically his persona, and he's been submitting to them for God knows who long.
Really?
Yeah, for forever. Since I've been following him.
Yeah, that's been a
It's
while.
hilarious, and he's hilarious.
That's exciting.
he's,
That's good news. I'm gonna tell
yeah.
Jacqueline.
Yeah, you should look at
We got
that.
a lot of footage.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
submit. See what happens,
Exactly.
and then shout outs to us once you get on, right?
Yeah, that's Amigos
What's your
PC for telling me how to stalk y'all.
There you
Um,
go. Yeah.
Yeah, animation's actually something that I'm trying to get more into writing. I'd like to write a cartoon about my life growing up because I grew up in a broken home and kind of a trap house. It's like a lot going on in my childhood, and I think it'd be dope to make like a Family Guy-esque animation, adult animation about my childhood.
So what would you call it?
Ooh, on the spot.
It's such a good title that I don't want to say. I already know what it's going to be
Oh,
called.
that's good. So
He
you
has a
definitely
title.
been thinking then, because normally you'd be like, oh, I don't know, I haven't thought of it.
No, I know exactly what it's going to be called, and I think it's going to be hilarious.
There's Dora in the Hood.
Dora in the Hood.
Dora in the Hood.
So
Dora from the Bronx.
yeah. That's funny.
Backpack, get the strap, and then that's
for
a funny
real.
parody.
Well, that would be good.
That's a good parody.
I'm surprised no
I
one's
like
done
that.
Dora in the Hood. That would be hilarious.
Wasn't
Her
that
just
what
getting
the-
lost and shit.
That's what she does regularly.
I
like,
know, but get lost in the hood, that would suck.
Where's the map?
I know. Where the fuck? Someone stole the fucking map, and the monkey's over there
The
doing
map,
some
like he's
crack.
like getting pimped out in the corner
yeah,
somewhere.
doing crack over there in the corner.
Fucking boots.
Fucking Boots is doing lines. Boots, no, put that down. You just got out of rehab.
Shank, put the shank down.
God.
Swiper is legit like some gang members.
No, see,
They're called swipers.
it's an alternate universe, so Swiper is actually a cop.
Oh, he could be undercover,
Oh, and then that means Dora's bad then.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I like it. That's right.
following Dora. I like that. That's a good idea.
All right, don't say anything. You're gonna steal it from us.
No, I can't.
No, the
Maybe if this
government's
wasn't
like, yeah.
recorded.
That's true.
Maybe if it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
So you did your projects, right? I know you mentioned that you have one that you've done already and you don't know when it's going to drop, but do you have any other projects that you're currently working on? What is going to be
Honestly-
your transition back into comedy since, hopefully COVID's going to be coming to the end here soon?
Yeah, I mean, right now, like I said, with COVID and stuff, I'm just not really doing like the live thing, and stuff has slowed down drastically.
Yeah.
But I'm still writing. I'm still being creative. I'm still doing my skits, working on my characters. I actually have a Shakira concert I'm doing tonight because I do a Shakira impression. So, woo! Thinking of ways to stay creative. But once everything's normal, I'm just going to do what I've always done. Reach out to bookers, reach out to venues. And I got my clips. I got my press kit, I don't understand how stand-up comedians, I met so many comedians, and they're like uncomfortable sending their footage to get booked. And I'm like, how are people going to know you're funny? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, you
yeah.
have to know something. And they're like, why do you always get booked? How come you get paid for shows? Because I show them that I'm funny and they're going to make money.
Yeah.
Before COVID, did you do any like the comedy? Is it contest? Not contest. It's festival. The festivals. Did you
Or,
do any
yeah.
of those or?
I did one festival that they did out here. I forgot what it was called. It was something during like Memorial Day weekend. And I got to headline that festival. I've done like stoner festivals.
Nice.
I did something in San Bernardino called the Michelada Festival. And then,
two of those.
yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for it to go, just kind of, just get back. Because once it is, I'm going to be all the time again, killing it.
Have you-
Hopefully getting paid more.
Heck
Have
yeah.
you ventured out of the state yet? During COVID at least. I'm sure you traveled prior to that.
Oh, during COVID, I haven't actually.
Are you
The
in,
most.
Are you in California? Sorry to interrupt you there.
Yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
California. I'm in the Inland Empire.
Gotcha.
So the most that I've done is like travel to LA for like some things. Like we were recording a special at Dane Dash Studios, special that's on his network called Comedy Parlor. If you catch me on that. So I'll do stuff like that. Other podcasts, you know, I'll still do interviews because I feel like they take social distancing. There's not 1,000 people in the room.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't done shit.
Nice.
I've been a hibernating bear who's just artsy as fuck right now, just writing in my element, creating. I've got my store, thank God, the Queen's Plaza shop. You guys can get some t-shirts.
I saw that. I saw your shop. I like it. Looks nice.
So I've just been focusing on my brand expanding. We're actually getting lashes now. Ooh. So just really just been creating and just trying to make as much money as possible because the way the economy's going, I'm just trying to save and stack up.
Yep. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, we honestly don't know what's going to happen with the economy, but...
Yeah, with Mark being a realtor, you know, you never know. Oh, and I'm in the real estate field too, so you never know.
Boom or bust, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, have you thought about going out of state? The reason I say that, we're in Arizona, and we don't believe the coronavirus here exists, if that makes sense.
Well, I mean, we know that we see there's things.
There's the news, but then there's like Arizona, if that makes sense.
And Arizona's fine, so nobody dying in Arizona.
Well, actually, a couple weeks ago, supposedly we were the hotbed of the world.
We were the worst place, in the world.
Okay. Yeah, me personally, I'm not.
She's like, I'm not.
I mean, it has to be the right thing, you know. Like I said, it has to be the right event. I'd have to be comfortable. I canceled my vacation because of this shit. I was supposed to see my family in Florida for Thanksgiving to Christmas, and I was like, I don't want to do a road trip right now. This just doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
I don't think Florida believes in it either.
Yeah, you would have been.
Oh, Florida is the worst. It's so embarrassing.
It is.
Yeah. They don't give a shit. They had a club opening. I'm like, why the fuck are y'all opening another club? Like, who's going to go to this club right now?
Well, when they don't believe in it, I guess it just matters. I mean, it works out.
Like, who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. COVID sales. COVID sales.
It's a COVID party.
COVID party.
Open release
Half
party,
off COVID beers.
Half off COVID beers here. Let's all share the same hookah tip.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares?
Same share beer sales.
Right?
Share blunts, share hookah.
Yeah. But yeah, the whole thing's crazy. I mean, I hope it gets back to normal. I hope you can start doing your thing there. What would you like to do? Because I know you sound like you're a jack of all trades as far as model. You did the modeling stuff. You did the entertainment stuff. Like, do you prefer acting over comedy, or does it matter? I mean, you just want to do it all, whatever, however you can make some dollars. It doesn't matter.
I mean, I love stand-up comedy. I absolutely love it. It's a different feeling. There's nothing like having that live interaction. So I think I'd always do. But if I had to pick, I would like to do like comedic acting. Like, I'd like to be in like sitcoms, even do like voiceover for animation, funny animations.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be like if I had to pick, like, I would do that more.
Well, you're already writing your animated series, so
you can be your own voice.
Already there.
A win-win.
See? Exactly.
Do you have anything that you use for motivation to continue doing this, like your animated series that you thought about, the comedy that you're doing, your sketches, things like that?
Oh yeah, what gets you off the couch when you're in your COVID world, right? And then you're like, oh, how do I be motivated? Or is it a lightning bolt of time to write this, or how does that work for you?
For me, I'm a very law of attraction person. I control my thoughts. I'm a very positive person, so I just really just keep my mind. I always try to just control my thoughts. But for me, it's really the people. Like, so many people reach out to me and they tell me how my comedy helps them and how they're going through something, and something as simple as like a skit makes their day. And comedy, laughter really is healing. So I feel like it's honestly my job and my purpose to make people laugh. I'm committed to that all the time, every day.
That's good.
So
that's a good answer for sure. Because that means it's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about making people laugh. So that just shows that that's what you're.
But then she gets paid on top.
Yeah, I mean that's the icing on the cake, right?
Is it?
That's how it works. You usually find something that you're passionate about, and when you're just passionate about it, the money comes. If you do something for money only, then you're always going to just be in the cycle of, I gotta make more money, versus if you're like, I'm in the moment, this is fun for me, I'm experimenting, I like this new voice or character I've come up with, whatever it is. So,
perfect.
It's it's also self-fulfilling. I guess, because it's a lot. It's a lot. I think writing is so hard, coming up with these characters, these schemes, parody music, fucking celebrity impressions, talk shows. I'm on stereo app, so then I got to think of my stereo app content. Like, I'm always just in that creating cycle.
Which you want to do some of your impressions for us? That's all I heard at all that.
They gotta pay for that, dude.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, do the one that you'll do for free.
No, I'll give you guys something. Let's see.
Not to put you on the
Tonight
spot.
I'm doing a Shakira show, so I can give you a little Shakira.
Ooh, yeah. Super Bowl halftime ready.
Yeah. I'm on tonight, my hips still flying.
Oh, that was good.
I'm at your feet, whatever, wherever.
That's actually
that's
really
good.
good.
That's perfect.
Thank you.
Did we just go to a karaoke bar?
I know, we did.
Like, Shakira is in the room.
I know.
Folks. No, seriously, no, that was actually
That was
really,
good.
that was
Nicely
really
done.
Good.
Thank you very much.
If it wouldn't echo so much, we'd clap.
Yeah, right.
Because of this.
Yeah, it's okay.
This room we're in.
We just moved.
When I do Zoom shows, I try to look at people's responses in the little box because I know they can't clap.
Yeah.
Like, all right, you guys are having a good time.
do you get a lot of haters at all, or for the most part is it all the time?
Fucking time, especially because I was on the Bad Girls Club. Like, if y'all have never seen it, it's like one of the most popular shows on reality TV, especially to the females. So
Yeah, that's why it's my favorite. No, I'm
See?
messing with you.
when I was on the show, like if I had an issue or altercation or whatever the situation might be with somebody that they're a fan of this girl and I'm not cool with them, now they meet me and I'm getting death threats and
Oh, shit.
I'll come to your comedy show and beat your ass. I've gotten so many messages when I was doing live stand-up shows of these people saying they're gonna come to my show and fight me. And then you go on their Instagram and it's they don't got a profile picture. It's knee doctor. This is a fucking child. This is a catfish. You know what I'm saying? It's so stupid, but the hate comes with it. It's just something, I'm sure you guys get fucking haters. You know what I mean? Everybody
had a
gets
few.
it.
We've had a few.
We had one guy from Australia. So we shit on Australia a lot. Not we. I shit on it.
You do? Yeah, he doesn't think it's a real place.
It's a joke.
I know, but they get
get
mad when you live there.
Even if you check one of our most recent posts on Instagram, I basically they came out and said that Pluto's the size of Australia, and I was basically wait, so does that mean Pluto's not real because Australia's not real either? And we get a lot of people that, because you do the hashtags, and we've also had a couple people from Australia on our show, and they start to shit on us because we're making fun of Australia. You're not a real place, and they're like, well, I'm standing outside right now. I'm in my backyard.
I'm fighting a kangaroo. There's a dingo eating my baby.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He got so mad.
You know who hates me right now? The vegan culture.
Is it because
I did this?
Oh, don't worry.
I did a reaction to a recipe of this lady who was making carrot bacon.
What?
Carrot bacon?
Yeah, that's right.
God,
You
gross.
see what I'm saying?
Slice
what I'm
carrots?
saying?
How do you
So
fry
carrot
the,
bacon.
fry the carrot?
They sliced them the long way. Is that what it was?
So they slice them the long way and season them with liquid maple and smoke flavoring and put them in a fucking air fryer. And then what pissed me off is this bitch who was cooking gonna have the nerve to ask, let's see if it crunch. It's a carrot. If that shit don't crunch.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And I was just this isn't bacon. I was this isn't bacon. I don't know why she's saying carrot bacon. She should just say maple fried carrots. And they were like, it's an alternative for bacon. It's a replacement. I'm like, no, bacon is pig ass. This is a root vegetable. They don't.
Yeah. I do want to try it.
That makes sense why I like bacon so much.
Why? The ass? Yeah. You like the ass?
Pig ass, yeah. I thought it was just
That's the belly. Well, I think there's different
about
cuts,
the same.
right?
Oh, is there?
I don't know.
I like the thick cut.
Yeah. That's probably the butt then.
Oh.
So, and I'm just it's the truth. It's the truth. People don't like to feel dumb. They don't like when you tell them something they don't want to hear. Even
I don't get why
why
are they making
they always do.
vegetables
Always.
Food, like you're relating it to
Food
a
or
meat,
meat,
right?
Yeah.
I'm just
Why do
like,
that?
vegan, stop appropriating meat.
Yes,
Okay, you're
yes.
appropriating meat. Okay, if you want to eat your salads and your fucking carrots, then just say it's maple carrots.
You know, at this
I'm a
point,
vegan. I don't like bacon. I'm a vegan. I hate bacon, right? So why are you trying to be bacon, bitch?
exactly.
Exactly.
Next thing you know what's gonna happen is some vegan Karen's gonna come along, right? And she's gonna be like, you know what? All these vegetables are too gender specific.
Oh yeah.
We need more
You
gender.
have to start labeling the,
Yeah.
the vegetables.
This broccoli is definitely
damn.
a they.
It's gonna happen.
I wouldn't be able to keep up.
You know what sucks? You know what sucks? It's gonna happen in California first.
Right?
It is.
Just so you know.
It really
It's gonna
is.
happen first. They're gonna start there. And then it's gonna spread. It's gonna spread throughout the country. Labeling the vegetables as their own different.
What are your thoughts
Things.
with all this COVID stuff and how California handled it?
I feel like, we're trying to do the best we can as far as like keeping people safe and also not like stopping our economy completely. I really do think this is the best they can do right now. I don't, Trump kind of dropped the ball, obviously, but as far as right now, I feel like this is honestly the best they can do. I think they're trying to just close more stuff down and, get us kind of on another lockdown. And with this whole vaccine stuff, I know that hospitals are like overflowing with patients right now, which is like horrifying.
Yeah.
I guess they're doing as good as they can. Like, I'm not there. I don't know.
What are your feelings and thoughts though about like the lockdowns and closures of restaurants and things like that? I know like there's a big debacle right now from what I've seen, and I don't really follow a lot of it, but there's like business owners that are restaurants and like they can't serve outside, but like the movie companies are like building big buffets.
They are?
Out, yeah, to where they can feed their crews as they're filming and things like that.
Oh, that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand it. I don't understand how you can be like, oh, serve you, but here's a buffet. Like, that makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
I don't get the whole, like, oh, we can't be open, but here's a bubble.
Yeah, sit in your bubble to eat.
So you can
Sit
sit
in a
outside.
bubble, which is, like, way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can sit outside, but you have to be inside to sit outside.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. As far as the lockdowns and the closures of businesses, like I said, I think they're just trying to really like figure out what's a necessity. Trust me, I want my nails done, but I get why I can't get them done right now.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Are you not getting your nails done, or are you doing them yourself?
Magic marker, I bet. Huh?
Do you
Sharpies?
have like someone that down the street, like
Sharpies?
Lily, that does it? Like what? Oh, Sharpies.
Sharpies?
Yeah.
Magic marker?
What's funny is I went to a nail shop. I made an appointment because I thought they were open.
Yeah.
And then when I got to the nail salon, there was like a sign on the door that said call number for information.
Oh.
So I called the number and this guy pops up like a fucking genie. He's like, you have another appointment, come with me. And he took me to the back of the building
Oh,
and tried to like do some like illegal nail transaction.
Nice. I bet you that. Oh,
And I'm like, I'm not with this shit. They tried to sit me in the office chair and put my feet in a regular mop bucket. And my whole thing was like, so you ain't even gonna give me a discount?
Oh,
Like
You go-
wait.
So
So
they,
what-
hold on.
was
Were they really employees, or was it just some dude who just
No,
swinging?
he had
Because I'm gonna put that on every nail
the
thing.
back
and just-
entrance of the nail shop and was like opening the door. And
Oh, okay.
inside you could see the nail techs that would come and creep out and like be like,
okay.
"You have pedicure, manicure?" And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I was so
I thought it was just some
right now,
random dude.
I got press-ons and like nail kits. I try, but I am
Yeah.
so bad at it. It's so hard.
I thought it was just some random guy who put a sign on the door, and then he had his own little side business with a mop bucket in the corner, and he just straight up
What
just
if
stealing.
it was? How do I know?
I don't know. That's what I mean. That's smart as shit. You're just
Right?
stealing from that business because they can't open, and you're doing on the side in the alley. You got a whole fucking line of
No,
chairs,
they could have been.
and it's outside because you're
They
safe.
could have been. They could have been using that building as a front. You're
Yep,
right.
Yep.
I don't know. I didn't stay.
So was it like the yellow mop bucket, or like
The
did
big
he
one
get
with
like
wheels?
one from the one on wheels with it like commercial size, or was it
Like them little like just regular just white buckets. Like
Wow.
it looks like a mop bucket, but not like the fancy one where like
Yeah.
you have the wooden stick to clear the mop. Just a bucket.
Yep, he definitely was out cleaning windows an hour ago, and now he's fucking doing nails.
on top of it? He
That's
got
a-
that bucket from China.
That's a fucking
So-
go-getter.
Oh God.
That guy's
yeah.
good.
So you probably caught COVID.
From that,
I didn't even know. But you know what? I've you know when you like get off the club and they have like those hot dog trucks.
Oh,
mm,
we do tacos here, but yes.
yeah.
So one time I was out the club and I got a hot dog and it just completely fell on the sidewalk. But I was so drunk that I just assembled it and ate it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I have like all the antibodies from eating that fucking street dog. Literally, I don't think I'll get sick.
Yeah.
You know, it was
you're safe.
disgusting. I'm not bragging, but I think I can handle it. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're bigger guys. I think that we've ate our fair share of disgusting shit.
Of random things, yeah, or even like eating the random like the peanuts from the. I don't do that, but I mean you could eat the peanuts at the bar that everyone goes
Oh,
into.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't do that either.
What
But I'm
about
just saying
like-
you could do that. And that probably
Remember
feels like
when
the shit.
Texas Roadhouse used to give you a bucket
Oh,
of
the
peanuts?
peanuts. I
just
did
throw
have
it
some
in?
of
Oh
those.
my gosh! Yes,
Did
they
have
have
some
those
of
in
those.
Florida. I remember those.
Yeah, we had
And
those
then
here.
you would just throw them on the floor.
Yep,
So
yep,
reckless.
Yep.
Oh, the good old days before COVID.
Yeah, I think you still do that.
Yeah.
I think you still go here.
I mean, I don't know if you've ever been to Rocky Point, but you go
I
down
haven't.
there, they have taco trucks like every other bar. Like it's a taco truck bar. If you do enough, I mean, that's not regular.
Yeah.
I've had shawarma in New York by Times Square, and I don't think that
So good.
Yeah,
So that's like the meat, right?
yeah,
the
but
meat on the
it
stick?
was the guy.
cut
It
the
was the
meat?
guy with his cart. Like I don't know if that was like real anything.
Hey,
That's how they do it, though.
yeah, that's generations of that's a prime aged probably piece of
The
meat
best-
that you had.
The best
so.
shawarma, the most popular one, is that big truck right by Times Square. It's by like this big church, and it's just they're called the shawarma guys.
It wasn't open because I remember that when I was there because it was also 4 a.m, so I can't.
Oh yeah, he's probably sleeping.
But you know what's funny is right before that I actually went to my first White Castle. It was just like in a little hole in the wall somewhere.
They have those in New York?
Yeah, of course they do.
Yeah.
It's
I've been there,
it's
but
an East
I-
Coast thing.
That was a
Oh,
Midwest
they're
thing.
so good.
No, East Coast thing.
Midwest thing.
Every
Look
time
that
I
shit
visit
up.
New York, that's like my first stop. Like straight from the airport, I just go through a White Castle drive-thru.
We got our first one
We
here in
did, yeah.
Scottsdale.
I haven't been there yet.
I've had it, but from the Scottsdale store. I haven't been to the Scottsdale store.
I've only had, sadly, the freezer ones. So I'm one of those people. Sorry. I can't relate on the freshness.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
It's probably not. I would imagine it's not.
It's like if you have a craving and you can't get them anywhere else, the freezer ones would be like okay,
Yeah,
but
okay.
it's nothing like the real
Real deal.
fresh.
My son loves them. My son's 4 years old, almost 5, and he's like these burgers were built for me. Like he loves them.
Yeah.
They are perfect
Little
size.
burgers, little guys.
So you're not originally from LA, and we're talking about food now, which is our passion. What do you have a favorite joint there that you like to go to?
Ooh, yeah.
Is there a favorite food? Ooh.
What do I like? Damn. You know, I've tried a lot of places, and I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But there's this place called Dave's Hot Chicken,
Oh.
and I know that that's supposed to be like a Tennessee thing, I believe, the spicy chicken sandwich. But oh man, that place is so good. I love spicy food, so I remember like getting like extra hot sauce.
Sounds like Mark.
I really like the Dave's Hot Chicken.
Mark's a hot eater.
Yeah,
I'm a girl. I don't eat those.
Yeah. I've done the Death Nut Challenge where one of the
Yeah, we did
peanuts
it on one
in
of our
was-
shows.
Or no, it wasn't Almond, I think.
No,
It's like
it was a whole bunch of
13.
nuts.
Yeah,
You
Just
ate a whole
had
bunch of
nuts
nuts
in my
that night.
mouth.
Yeah.
One of them happened to be 13 million Scoville units, which is like
Pretty hot.
Yeah, you might as well just take somebody punch you in the face. It's the same thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a rough
I
night.
had
of
that
sleeping
ghost
for him.
pepper. The ghost pepper chip. The one chip. I have one in my cabinet. I'm
Oh.
saving it for a YouTube video.
Nice.
When I'm bold enough.
One of our podcast friends, Paco, he actually bought 2 of those, one for him and me to do, and we just haven't been able to link up
To meet up and do that?
to actually do it. So
To do that on the show.
I'm excited. I want to do that. I don't think it's as hot as they portray, but I mean, if you don't eat a lot of spicy food all the time, it might be extremely hot. But for someone that eats spicy food, especially maybe you might be like, this ain't shit. And
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I haven't had it yet, but I know I've eaten like Takis and they don't bother me. I've eaten like habaneros, like jalapenos. You know, I tried those stuff.
What would you recommend for her, Mark, when she goes down that path to be ready? Like ice cream or milk or bread? Like just in case, you know what I mean? So once you're like, thanks guys, this was fun, when you're all like teary-eyed and shit, and then you have your emergency kit.
Yeah. Because
The bread will get rid of the flavor fast.
Yeah, or
Because you
help
always see
you.
milk and ice cream.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. When we did the Death Nut Challenge, I did ice cream afterwards, and that jacked my stomach up like a few hours later. I ate too much because it was just too hot.
I would think I would be like laxatives, milk after eating something spicy. Probably not gonna.
Those are gonna fight pretty well in the stomach,
Right. Well, I mean, when you have, because they have like these hot sauce, I don't know if it's contests or like expos or whatever that they used to before COVID. People would walk around with ice cream bars, you know, little soft serve on top of a cone, and they're just eating ice cream as they try different hot sauces.
Oh.
So ice cream, and there are enzymes in milk and ice cream that prevent, they help. But when you eat like a full couple bowls, because if you watch, what episode is it? I think it's like episode 76, the Death Nut Challenge. Like you see me at the end, and I'm like eating at least 3 bowls of ice cream.
Oh,
remember? Because you got that big tub.
Yeah, but because I figured you guys are all, because you all did it.
Yeah.
So I want
to go on hot ones.
Yeah, I know, right?
What is that?
Let's do our own hot ones. We'll get some wings.
No, I have that as a YouTube idea. I'm so down. We could do a virtual hot ones competition.
Let's do it.
All right, and I'll watch.
We'll start
So
with
hot ones. It's just like wings, right? You just basically you start with like different sauce levels.
Oh, so basically like
That's
going to
the hottest one.
So here we
But
have.
he does it with like celebrities and TV personalities and stuff. Did you see DJ Khaled? His ass wimped out after like the first sauce.
No, I didn't see his.
That makes sense,
I've
though.
seen who the fuck have I watched? I've seen, is it Kevin Hart? Oh, no, or Tom Segura. I've seen.
Your half brother.
Yeah, my twin brother.
Yeah.
I've seen so many of them that I can't even remember which ones I've seen. Like, but it's like some of them can't get through it, and then some of them do get through it, and they're like, "This is too crazy, like it's too hot." And some threw up. I can't remember. But I'd be
Khaled,
down.
he finished. He was like the worst one. I think it was like the second or third sauce, and he was like, "Oh, I'm done. I can't eat that." It was like sriracha. It was sriracha sauce.
That's more sweet than it is hot.
Yeah.
You know what? I have been on a quest to try to find a sriracha type sauce that is like hot, like extremely hot. And I am having the darndest time trying to find it.
Have you tried Amazon?
Yeah, sriracha, I feel like it only works with sushi. I won't eat that shit with anything else.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like it. It's not spicy enough.
Yeah, I agree with that because it is so.
Well, that's why he's trying to find a hotter one, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I want the sriracha taste, but I want it to be like, I want it to burn. Yeah, I want it to burn. So, what is your go-to sauce then?
My go-to sauce, it's this green habanero pepper sauce. It's like I got it from like a Mexican market. I get it all the time. It's just a green habanero based sauce, and it's so fucking good. It's there was one that I got from. It was actually a hot sauce store. They sell beef jerky in Florida, and I can't remember if I can find the name. I'm gonna tell y'all because it was so good, but. It was like that's what they had, a bunch of hot sauces and beef jerky. It was the weirdest store ever. And
that is weird.
Was
that
it off
same
of
day, I
Freeway?
ate a cricket. My dad and me, he like dared me to eat this cricket, and I ate a cricket with my dad, and it tastes like a giant sunflower seed.
I feel like this place was off a freeway somewhere.
Which one? Oh, this place? Yeah.
It kind of was.
Most places in Florida are like that.
Oh,
everything's off a freeway.
Fresh
There's
jerky.
like a gas station with a gift shop just up the road.
Yep.
And then you got your beef jerky's hot sauce hut.
A random pocket of water where you don't know if there's a gator in there or not. You know what I mean? You just never know. Or some no shirt guy, toothless guy.
Oh yeah.
There. Either way.
Yeah.
That's Florida.
His sandals and his
his Crocs. No, he's
camouflage
wearing
baggy
Crocs.
shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a wimp now though, because you're talking shit about how sriracha is not that spicy, but I'll be honest with you. No, I know it's got a good heat to it. It's not it's not crazy hot or anything, but it's my go-to when I want to add hot sauce to just anything in general. Hawaiian, any type of food, really, Chinese food, anything.
Yeah.
And now I feel like a wimp because you're talking shit about it.
You are a wimp.
I don't know. I don't think it's spicy enough. I feel like for me personally, it only works with like sushi. Like I don't eat it with nothing else. I don't care for it like that.
So mine's picante sauce. That's my go-to. It's typically
Which
mild.
one?
The picante mild. Maybe I might do a medium. I don't know which one's worse.
He can't go past the Taco Bell
picante
medium
mild.
sauce.
Yeah.
At all.
That's the highest.
Yeah. He actually on one of our episodes,
I did try some.
Yeah, he tried this scorpion pepper. It's kind of like a ghost pepper. He decided we were all just putting it on a chip to try it while we were talking on the podcast, and he decided that it would be a good idea because we were all like, "Yeah, this is." It's got heat,
they did a
but it's
little
not
bit,
that
and they're like,
bad.
"Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not
Oh,
bad at all.
okay."
And
So I get
then
my chip.
He gets a chip, and the chip looked like almost like a bowl, like almost a scoop, but it wasn't a scoop. It was the regular tortilla chip. He pours a whole thing of it, so you see a pool of this sauce on there. Puts it in his mouth, and the next 5 or 10 minutes.
No, before
amazing.
that,
we need like behind the scenes footage.
we had Albert was here with us, and he was like, "Oh man, what'd you do?" And I felt like Will Ferrell in Old School when I was like, what? Like when he has the thing on his neck, he's like, "Oh shit, what do you mean?" I felt like that. Like, what do you mean? I felt like that. What?
I don't know if you can see it now, but like his face is starting to get red. Like that's exactly
what it was.
It was like,
I was like
bright red.
What? And then it hit me, and then I was throwing up in the sink. So yeah, that was my run-in with the hotness stuff. And thank you.
If you decide to do your virtual hot ones,
Yes.
let us know, please, and I would be totally down to do that. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Just get some like regular wings, and then start dabbing on whatever hot sauces we decide.
Or we
to
can
do.
order like a whole spread of like, well, I don't know. I mean, like Buffalo
That's
Wild
how it
Wings.
works. You got to
Like
order the sauces, and then you just get regular
okay.
fried
That works
chicken.
too. There you go. That's easier than what I was thinking. Just ordering some from Buffalo Wild Wings. Their whole list.
My wife's been checking the box these past couple Christmases, and then she's been giving me like a Fuego box, and it's just like 6 or 8 hot sauces that you can try. Like I don't even remember the names of them, but that would be a thing. Maybe like look into like a Fuego box and be like, all right, we're gonna try these different hot sauces. Maybe go that route.
Yeah.
They send you like a box every month. Is it like that kind of subscription thing, or it's just a gift box?
They have that subscription thing, but she just does it once a year, so it's not like it's. I don't get it monthly. If I did, that'd be actually. I think.
Would you use it that much? Do you think you use that much hot sauce? To go through like a box a fucking month?
No, that's the thing. Like this, the box that I get lasts me a year.
Oh, okay.
So
so it's.
I'm like just about to run out with whatever she gets me.
Because I'm wondering, like, are you like do you put hot sauce on everything?
Everything.
Really?
Essentially, yeah.
Shit.
Pretty much. I even put hot sauce
too?
on like sandwiches, like regular cold cut sandwiches.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a whole new world, guys. Whole new
So
world.
good.
I
Pizza.
don't get it.
So when we get offline, I need to figure out. We need to text and I want to try that one that your go-to from the Mexican store, not store.
Oh, let me see if I can find it.
Your
It's a
corner-
habanero sauce. I'll tell you right now.
There you go.
So good.
What's funny?
Won't eat it. Shit.
So I'm originally from Wisconsin, and the sauces there, or not sauces. There's no spice. There's no seasoning in Wisconsin, like
Right.
whatsoever. And
Whatsoever.
for the
Here,
most part,
Yucateco.
Yucateco. Okay, I have to.
You ever heard of them? They have a chili habanero. If you can see my little
Oh,
picture, it's like a kind of like a pack.
Okay.
But I just like the green one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
What
to
if we
look
can order
up
that?
Yucateco. I wonder if you can or not.
Yeah, it's online. I just saw it on Amazon.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
They sell it in grocery stores for like way cheaper. You could just get the one bottle.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, so me growing up in Wisconsin, I never had anything to do with any type of flavor whatsoever because I'm also white. And salt and pepper used to be really spicy to me
Good
growing
group.
up.
Great
Yes,
music.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah, salt and pepper. So the first time I ever got to try something spicy, I used to work in this machine shop, and one of the guys, it's a Spanish guy, he would bring his lunch to work every day, and one of the days he brought in what I thought to be a jalapeno pepper, and I was like, oh yeah, I was just basically bullshitting, like, I can take spice, that's nothing, I don't. He's like, all right, well, I grow these in my garden, I mean, you want to try this? Lo and behold, after me actually eating it, I found out it was actual habanero.
Oh, you just ate that shit raw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yes.
I don't think they're meant to be eaten like that.
And I ate it, and it had the seeds in it still also, so my mouth just went up. And essentially that was like really like my first time ever having anything spicy. I stood in front of a fan for like 3 hours.
All I picture is a bulldog in front of the fucking fan, like just blowing out the fucking fire. That's all I picture.
It was like the worst experience ever, but then I've been addicted ever since. If that
Wow.
makes sense.
It's a very like it's a satisfying heat that it's like woo,
Yeah.
just enough.
Yeah. See,
Have you
Mark,
ever had anything so spicy that you get like a euphoria?
Yeah, the ghost pepper. I tried the ghost pepper thing, and that shit was like death. I was like,
Wait.
oh, my mouth is there goes my mouth. I can't talk anymore. I thought I was gonna like lose like ability to speak.
Did
But
you,
it's just numb. It's like you
did
get numb.
did you feel high though too?
Kind of. I felt like I was tripping a little bit, like a little spacey.
okay, all right. That's why you guys like. You guys are chasing the high.
Yeah,
Well, I know you are.
chasing the heat.
Yeah, chasing
Oh.
the heat.
I think that's the thing. That's an actual
Is that really
YouTube
is?
channel. Yeah, I think
yeah,
it
it
is.
should be.
Johnny Schoolboy.
I actually have a hot sauce recipe, and my boyfriend's mom is like, "You gotta sell this. You gotta sell this." It's a jalapeno, lime base, hot sauce, and it's really good. That my grandma showed me, and I just kind of made it spicier than hers.
Oh,
So, how much do I have to pay you to ship it here? To
I don't even. That's what I'm saying. I don't even like. I make it for myself. I gotta. That might be another
See? That-
business venture of
there
mine.
you go. A whole nother revenue. Boom. Throw it in the shop.
Yeah.
Right? Throw it in the
So-
shop. Mark's gonna buy it.
I'll at least buy a case of it for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Gonna work on my own weed strain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What'd you say? You say your own weed strain?
yeah, no, she wants to work on her own weed strain.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. That's cool.
You can just, you got this fire ass bud, and you just sell it to dispensaries. You could package it up, sell
Yeah.
it to like LA Kush, all these companies, the cookie store. So,
Yeah. No, that's.
I got plans.
Well, we just got legal weed here. Well, it passed recently, and now
Oh, hey!
I know.
Yeah.
Let's
And-
match.
We're finally in the club.
Yeah, right. And we can grow we can't buy it from the dispensary yet, but we can
But
grow
like,
it
like next month or
personally.
March or whenever.
Yeah,
Soon.
It's February or March, something along those lines. I don't know when, whatever. But right now we can grow it, and we can
Awesome,
donate
though.
it. Yeah, we can donate it to somebody. We can have up to 12 plants in a house, which is a crazy
That's a
amount.
lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but So I need seeds.
I can get you
know-
seeds.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, my uncle grows.
Dude, I've been. Oh yeah, you did.
My uncle
say
grows
that.
in Wisconsin, or not Wisconsin, in Oklahoma.
We're having.
Oklahoma. Yeah,
I didn't see this. Like I have seeds.
my uncle,
Yeah.
my uncle is a grower in Oklahoma.
The worst state in the
I know.
United States.
Yeah,
By the
well,
way.
one of them, but yeah.
No, it definitely. No,
Is it?
it's like number one, and then like
Well, I mean, they have tornadoes, so that sucks.
Yeah.
What are you talking about for weed?
no, just in general. Like,
Oh.
I hate it. Like every time I've driven through Oklahoma, there's been like a massive storm. The weather's all fucked up. It's like either like below 50 or 85,
Yeah.
and that's within a span of 15 minutes. Like I don't get it.
Oklahoma, flat plains, man.
Yeah, right.
I know.
And there's like hurricanes and tornadoes at the same time. I don't fucking understand it.
Yeah.
It's not even near a body of water.
And that doesn't make sense. Oklahoma.
Florida's. They be having parties. They actually have like at the club in Florida. It'd be like, oh, hurricane party, and like, why y'all do
Which part of Florida were you in? I think you said you grew up
Orlando.
there. Were you Orlando?
People think it's like Disney World and like touristy, but it is so ratchet in some parts.
The only places I've been was Tampa, and that I was
Okay, Tampa is
kinda-
worse.
yeah, it's
but
pretty
we're,
bad.
we're there.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pretty.
okay.
I've only been there twice, and it was for work, and it was all right.
You got paid to
No,
go
it's
there.
fun though.
Yeah, I got paid to
mean,
go
it's
there,
fun,
so
but
it's-
when you live in Florida and experience it, you're like, wow, this is not what I was expecting.
I think that one's the real true melting pot.
Really?
Versus here, because Arizona's pretty good about melting pot people, because there's not a whole lot of natives, even though I'm a native here in Arizona.
That's true.
But like Florida seems like, because you get all the New York people, you got the people from like Cuba, you got like the people from the South coming. It's like a whole like fucking storm of shit there. That's why I think it's so crazy.
A lot of
Probably.
Cubans. We call Kissimmee Little Bronx now,
Oh,
because
okay.
all the New Yorkers
Yeah,
went
Yeah.
to Kissimmee.
took it over.
It's taking over. Because it's so cheap. That's the thing about Florida. Is like people are like, oh, it must be really expensive because you have Disney World. I'm like, no, it's not.
No. Yeah, they're the only ones that open.
Yeah.
You know, Disneyland's closed and Disney World's open. So, and I saw the other day there was a commercial for Disney World, basically giving like, you stay 2 days and get like 2 days free.
What?
Like they're just trying to like fucking give things away now. Like that's Disney. That's crazy.
Well, I know that Disney's about to get rid of their season pass in New York.
They already did.
Or not New York.
Everywhere.
Oh.
They already got rid
Yeah.
of
They already got rid of
it.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're done. Yeah, because nobody can. Like if you bought it for California, you're fucking screwed, right? Because you
That's
can't go.
bullshit. Like,
So-
I still think they should have it for people that live in California. Like, what if oh, dude, I got a random day off. Let me go fucking...
Just get the whole park to yourself.
Yeah, go
That'd
to
be
Disney.
fucking cool.
Right.
Just go to
But
Disney.
they're doing that for theaters. You can rent entire movie theaters because of COVID. You can rent the whole theater for like $100. So if you wanted to
the
get like
fuck?
10 friends
We should
and
do
watch
that.
a movie in the theater, you could like watch a movie in the theater with your friends and your family.
I know.
And just split the cost.
AMC is doing that. They're doing, it's like $100. You get to pick through these and if
Yeah.
it's a newer movie, it's like $120. It's crazy.
I'm
And
gonna
you get,
fucking do that.
You get like 20 people. It's a private theater to yourself. It's fucking insane.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, no, I've seen.
That sounds fun.
I think we have like one. No, there's more than one AMC. It's not AMC then. It's a different
Harkins?
Cinemark. It's Cinemark maybe. That's
Oh, there's
doing
only
it.
like one or two of those.
Yeah,
Cinemark.
it's one of those. But
There's
I've
one
seen
by
that they're
us.
doing that where they're just renting out the whole theater.
Wow,
Hell yeah.
wow,
We need to do
they're
that.
gonna do that. And they have those too, like they have where you can play video games too.
Yeah.
You can rent out the whole, they had that before COVID, where you can rent out the whole thing and have a video game party and basically fucking hook up to the thing and fucking play in the theater.
Yeah, but it can't be like
Oh yeah, that's
$100.
what, yeah. They said they're doing
It's
that
gotta be
too now. You
more.
can bring like your Xbox, your projection,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Oh shit.
That's pretty cool. Not that I do that, but
All right. So
Seems
when
neat.
are we going to watch a movie?
let's go.
Um,
She's stuck in
the way
COVID.
this pandemic is set up, the way me not leaving my house is set up,
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like, I'm busy for eternity. Stop bugging me.
We'll
forever.
we'll send you a postcard from the movie theaters when we're there,
Yeah.
so
right.
you know that we went.
You guys could go live and stream the theater
Oh, we
for
could
like
do that.
money.
We
You know,
can do that. We
Dude,
can rent it out in
Mystery
fucking.
Theater 3.
Yeah.
Mystery Theater.
you can stream it and charge
4,000.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. Yeah. Yeah, we should have people come watch us.
Exactly. Bingo. We just did it.
Yep.
There it is.
Boom. That's our 2021 idea.
Here for it.
Well, we usually run about an hour. I really appreciate that you came on to the show. I know that we exchanged, and it was kind of a last-minute thing. Thank you for doing the Shakira thing.
Oh yeah, that was nice. Yeah. Thanks.
Where can we find you on all this? You kind of mentioned it already, but where can we find you on all the socials? And do you have anything upcoming
that you want to talk
that
about?
we can look forward or talk about?
Or just mention, because that's where it's ending.
Yeah, so my main website is stephanietejada.com. If you follow me on Instagram, Stephanie Tejada, you can click the link in my bio. That's my link tree. Everything is on there. My YouTube, my OnlyFans, it's free, by the way. I don't do explicit content, so don't ask. But that's, honestly, I'm sending everyone to OnlyFans because that's like, I use it like my Netflix. It's like my own Netflix. So like I got series on there, stand up, you could get roasted. My store, the Queen's Closet Shop. Okay, you could get your funny t-shirts, novelty lashes are coming soon. And just watch. I'm working, y'all. I'm doing the best I can during this COVID. Definitely got some more stand-up things, more podcasts, more interviews. Right now, you can catch my special, The Quarantine Comedy Party on Amazon Network. You could catch Loyalty on Amazon Prime. And you can catch me all over the internet.
You know what's funny is I have been practicing your name all day in my head.
And you still
the last name, and I still fucked it up.
I knew that one.
But
Normally, I'm not good at names, but
No.
because I'm not gonna. I'm quarter Mexican, so even though I
That's
can't do any,
so
though I can't do any spicy shit, but I knew that one.
It's so funny when like they don't even try. They'll just be like Stephanie, and like
because they don't say the last name.
Don't even try.
Tejada.
Tejada.
Well, no, I know, but that's what they probably say. Tejada.
Tejada. I'm like, where do you get this E? Tejada.
Yeah, Tejada.
Wait, you know what? And I had
There's
it
no
too.
O.
I had it. On the way here, I was in the car driving, and I'm all like, Tejada.
I knew a Mahia. That's how I knew that. That's how I knew it was Tejada. Because the J.
Yeah, well, I know the J.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
Albert with the J.
I know.
Like, I know the J.
What's in his?
What
He has
are
a
we
J
fucking
somewhere?
Jewish people?
Oh,
Hey,
come on! Where's the bagels? Where's the bagels?
No bagels for you. No bagels.
No soup.
All right. Again, we appreciate you came on.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Thanks for coming on. We're gonna have to do some hot sauce stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna look into some like I think Hot Ones has their own kit that they sell, so I'll probably just get
Yes.
that and we can plan that.
Heck yeah, let's
There
do
we
it.
go.
All right, well, thank you guys.
Thank you, Stephanie.
You. Thanks.
This has been the Amigos PC. Make sure to like, subscribe, and review us on all your podcasting platforms. Visit us at amigospc.net for our entire library of content and Amigos merch. Till next time, adios.